This is getting hard, you know. This is getting hard. This is day 6 and I just haven't got the energy, honestly. I just not have the energy. I ask myself, why am I even doing this? Honestly, why am I doing this? This is getting hard, honestly. It's just, but I have to stay focused, you see, because I started this journey. I can't quit. Now, I don't want to walk, and the reason why I don't want to walk is I don't feel 100% me today. And I remember this, but on my last journey it was easier. This time round something's different. Honestly, something's different. I don't know what it is, but something's just different. You know what, let me go for a normal stroll walk and see how I feel. But I thought it was going to be easier today. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be better than today. We'll see how it goes. So let me get moving. Honestly, I got stomach cramps for some reason today as well. It's like, I don't know. Nothing just feels right, honestly. Brain fog, same as yesterday. I'd say it's a little bit better, but same. Just got brain fog, mind fog. Everything's just fogged, honestly. You know what? Let's get down and try. Yeah, so I've started the walks. I'm telling you, my energy levels not like I expect it to be. And I've got have I got it on the wrong mode? Let me just pause this a second. Back. Now I've got a night mode. Yeah, so honestly, I just don't feel that energy that I expected to feel. I woke up, I slept all the way through since last night. I had to lay in today, but I just woke up and my stomach is killing me. Honestly, my stomach is killing me. Oh, you know, when you change things around, whether it comes to your diet and so forth, it interrupts your body. And I know that's what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to change things that I need to change, because there's no point focusing on things and giving them too much thought, if that makes sense. I don't know, I may not make sense today, because I told you, my brain's all fogged up, my mind's foggy. I feel a little bit better now walking, but why did I say the word I don't say it. Again, watching other people, you pick up their habits. So it's one of the things I want to change when I start creating content, by the way, and I've been so successful at the moment with doing that, making sure that I don't say such words. And it's something, it's personal to me. It's not something that I think everybody should do. It's just me, my point of view, that you need to see what's comfortable for you. And for me, it wasn't comfortable having that in my sentences. So again, it's not a right or wrong thing, and everyone has their own point of view and how they see things. That's what I see, that's my point of view. It works for me and I like it. So I'm not here to tell anybody that it's right or wrong. It's just for me, I just don't like it, and I don't feel like doing it, you know. I don't feel like doing it. So that's my point of view on the in the sentence. Now I know that everyone has their own perspective on it or their own point of view. For me, I just don't like it, honestly. I don't. I felt that it actually creates what's that word? Honestly, I'm telling you, I do really apologize. Distraction. It distracts somebody who's trying to focus on what you're saying, and you start putting them in the conversation. It's so distracting. That's what I found out for me. Anyway, so how you all are? I told you, I don't feel 100% today. So how are you all doing out there? I'm hoping that you're all having a wonderful day. If it's morning where you are now, I wish you a beautiful morning. If it's evening, I wish you a beautiful evening. And I honestly, 95% I was not going to come out today. 95% I was not going to do the walks. That's what I meant, because I did go out for a couple of hours and I just didn't feel right. I thought for a second that maybe I should just quit today and start tomorrow again, but I've committed to this. Now whether I do only half this track or one lap, that's better than doing nothing. At least I didn't give up. I'm telling you, you got to keep pushing. It's not easy. It's so hard that to break a habit that you have created, it takes time. It's okay. If you failed, if I didn't come out today, I would have made a follow-up video that's saying, listen, I didn't make it and I couldn't do it, but it's okay. But I'll still do it the next day and the next day. I keep pushing. But even though I felt like this crap, really how I feel today, I'm still out here. The kids wanted to go to the park, so I was like, you know what, let me go. Let them go to the park and enjoy the time, and I'll see if I can do it. And so far I'm on this track. I'm walking, I'm doing the best I can, and will I succeed? I don't know. But at least I'm out here with you. I'm creating a vlog and keeping this series of this 30-day challenge going. Trust me, if I didn't do this walk today, you would have seen an update. It would have been day 6, epic failure, but that didn't happen. I didn't allow it to happen. But if it did happen, I'm okay with that too. You see, I'm okay with failing. I'm okay with fail and keep going. I'm okay with that. That's that mindset I have adapted in my life, and I have no issues of saying I failed. I have no issues saying I can't do it. I have no issues whatsoever on keep going and keep moving. It's part of life. You know, what's the point sitting there talking about things that you can't change or can't succeed in, but yet you can take action by doing what makes you feel uncomfortable. Stay out your comfort zone. That's why I keep telling people, stay out your comfort zone, because your comfort zone is your worst enemy in life. And that's what I discovered in my life. My comfort zone was the biggest setback that always kept ensuring that I always failed. A comfort zone. I didn't realize it until I did a self-reflection, looking outwards, inwards, that makes sense, yeah, outwards, inwards. And when I started doing that more and more, I discovered that I have the control and I control everything in my life. I also don't look for anybody's approval. My values are my values. I don't let anybody alter my values in life, because that's how I roll in life. Now, when I was growing up and when I was going through my teenage years, yeah, I was just out there, like you maybe, allowing other people's comments, feedback to affect how I move forward. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Let me tell you, that doesn't happen. Because I have no time for it, and it's my life, my values. When it comes to success, that's what I'm talking about here. When it comes to my career, when it comes to my life, where I want to go next, how I want to pivot. These are all the things that you need to understand, that if you allow others to dictate how you live, let me just say that in a different way. What I mean by that is, let's say for example, you're stuck in your work and you don't know where to go forward, whether to, take a decision, but you're fearing what others will think or what you'll do if you quit, or these type of things I'm talking about. Don't allow your values to be hazed up by other people's opinions. Yeah. Hello. So they're having fun, and I'm pushing myself, honestly, just pushing myself. Oh, I hope tomorrow doesn't impact me where it hits me that I just have a crash. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do as much as I can tomorrow to make sure it's going to be a better day than today. I need to clear this brain fog I have. And again, that happens. It's only natural what's happening to me. You might be feeling this too out there if you're on a challenge and you're thinking, you know, you're pumped the first 2, 3, 4 days, and then suddenly you start going down a spiral of self-doubt and thinking, should I just give up? That's where I've said it so many times that motivation is not sustainable, because you're motivated the first couple of days, but then motivation fades away. And this is where discipline comes in. Now I'm telling you, I have zero, and I mean zero motivation today. Yeah, I'm a person self-motivated by it, a person that is self-motivated. But discipline is a stronger part of me. That's been a part of me for a couple of years now. And without discipline, I would have failed, allowed myself to drown in my own complaints and, you know, my own belief of that I can't do this and I can't do that. That wrong mindset, by the way, that was, again, having the wrong people around me, having people that don't resonate with me, allowing them to navigate me through life. I discovered that it makes so much sense when you have the right people around you, you can see change. You have the wrong people around you, you see no change. You know, I got sick and tired of having these types of people that all they did was complain about life, complain about this, they're negative about everything you say, and no positivity at all in their conversations. And yeah, I used to sit there and think, why do I feel like this? What's making me feel like this? And I realized it's these people I'm surrounding myself around. You know, if you're sitting there hanging around with people that are broke in life, you're going to be broke too. But if you're hanging around with people that's highly motivated, successful, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be highly motivated and successful too. Now, the good thing that I stated a little while back is that I'm self-motivated. I honestly am self-motivated. Don't get me wrong, there's some days I just have zero, and I mean zero motivation to do anything. But I've got my best side of me, the warrior in me, which is called discipline. Make sure that if you don't have motivation today, don't worry. I'll motivate you today and I'll get you going. And that's what happens, and that's what's happening exactly today. I have zero motivation for today, zero, and I mean it. I'm not joking, I just don't. That motivation mindset is out. But discipline is talking to me like this. It's saying to me like, what are you doing? You don't need motivation to keep going. You know this. I've explained this to you. This is me talking to myself, honestly. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm telling you how this voice within me called discipline gets me going. Even though I don't want to go, discipline makes sure I go. This is proof today. Day 6. I did not want to go. But discipline said, whether you like it or not, you're going to get out there. And if you don't, then you don't. But you're going to get out there. And I'm here. And discipline also told me that, I'll tell you something else. Even if you just do one lap, it's good enough for me. But get out. Don't sit. Don't allow that wrong mindset to set back in to make you believe it's better to sit at home than be out here walking. Yes. This is the beauty, honestly, of having discipline in your life. Without discipline, you can fool yourself as much as you want. You know, I used to watch motivation videos many years ago, and yeah, it pumps you up. But listen, I'll say it again a million times a video. Without discipline, good luck with your motivation, because they go hand in hand. But don't expect, and I mean don't expect motivation alone to get you anywhere. It'll get you pumped, but you need something to sustain that pump. And that's where discipline comes in. And discipline will make sure you don't drown. Discipline will make sure you don't give up. And discipline, most of all, will keep pushing you when you need to be pushed. Yeah. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And I'm actually Surprised that I'm coming out to my first 1K. Yeah, I'm not going to break yesterday's timing, no way, because my energy level is just shot. But I'm here walking. I'm not giving up, because discipline is with me. Yes, discipline is with me. By the way, I reviewed yesterday's footage, and I was using the GoPro Max 2. I was actually quite disappointed, by the way. And today I'm using the DJI Osmo 360. So we're going to see what this turns out to be and what it's going to be like. But GoPro Max 2 yesterday, sorry, but I was really disappointed. The sound quality was not where it should be. I may have done something, so I'm not going to be quick to judge and say that the camera is at fault. I'm going to check the settings when I go back, but I was really disappointed. I mean, there were some parts when I'm walking, the voice would fade away and come back and fade away and come back. It was picking up noises too far away. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the gains or something's wrong there, but for now, I'm not going to blame the camera. I'll go back and check the settings and try again. Now, with DJI, we'll see how does a DJI Osmo 360 compare to the GoPro Max 2. We'll see how that goes. I've got this one on single lens mode. I had yesterday's on single lens mode. So we'll see. Color profile, I'm not going to change it. I didn't change any color profiles in yesterday's camera. Nor am I going to change any color profiles in today's camera. Just keep it raw as ever. Because people out there who may want to see the footage of the Osmo 360, well, here it is. Live and raw night mode. I've got no filters applied, nothing. Yeah, so I've done the first lap. I'm telling you, I think there's something else I've discovered, that what I'm going to do different than I did from last time. I've got to get my mindset into that mind that I'm going to do early morning walks and jogging and sprinting. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip the script from what I did last time, and I'm going to do it while I'm fasting. So they say that if you want to see big results, the right results, get up. If you want coffee, have a shot of coffee. If not, go on empty stomach, but at least get some water in there just to keep your levels balanced. Do your exercise early morning and then have breakfast. There's nothing to lose. I've got nothing to lose. I'm on a journey testing all these theories, all these things we've learned. My last journey, when I did 40 days, when I cut out sugar and went cold turkey, I saw the results. But this time around, I'm changing it up. I'm going to try something completely different that I've never tried before. So we'll see. And that's what I was talking about yesterday, where I'll explain about it more on day 7 or day 8. But today, because I feel like crap, I thought, let me give you guys, let me give you all out there viewing some good news. It's not all bad news, it's not all tanky tank. Tanky tank, is that even a word? I don't know. Yeah, so I'll keep my walking pace at a normal walking pace. I'm not pushing it, because I tell you, I feel like, you know the word. That's how I feel like. So I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to enjoy the moment of stretching my lungs, get my body moving, and see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Where we at? It's not bad. I'm okay with that. What I'm seeing on my screen. But again, my stomach is not feeling right. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah. I take a pause there for a second. Just a pause. Yeah, I don't feel right. I just don't feel right. But it's okay. Because I'm not allowing that to tell me that to stop. Tell me to quit. I'm not in pain. It's just that lazy mindset, I guess, that's trying to kick in. I don't know, but my body feels okay. But my stomach doesn't. That's okay. 2, because I told you I've switched up some of the eating habits I've done. So that's the cause of it. But it's okay. that will phase out and balance out soon. And that's normal, by the way, when you go into any types of fitness challenge or something, or diet challenges, that you'll start getting these weird cramps, or you know, I'm not gonna sit there and give you the details, but you know what I mean. If you've been on this journey, or if you haven't been on this journey, just trust me. That's all part of the process. It's normal. And by the way, it's a boring process. But I tell you what, at the end of this, you'll thank me. You thank yourself. You thank your body will thank you for everything that you're doing. Your mind will thank you for everything you're doing. That whole mindset of changing what you once was and something new, I'm telling you, your body will thank you. Your mindset will thank you. Everything will thank you. It's because that's what you need to do in order to cleanse your body, your mind. You gotta do something different. Do these incremental changes. I'm telling you, it's not easy, but if you keep pushing like I'm doing today, you will be surprised of what you're going to achieve at the end of this. I know, because I've done this many times, and the last time I did this, I was really, really happy with the results. But this time around is different, I know, because it would never be the same every time you try to do a challenge. Each one differs. I remember even trying to do a challenge once, and I failed on day 4. I gave up. I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. My knees, everything just wasn't going with me. It just went all against me, and it's okay too, because I tried and I had to quit, and that was because my body wasn't ready. But this time around, my body's ready, my mind's ready, everything's ready. It's just that first 7 days of trying to get this back in motion and in gear. Yeah, it ain't easy. It's okay. I've got this. You've got this. We've all got this. By the way, just wanted to shout out to Peter if you're watching this. Truly appreciate you for watching. And remember, you've got this. What I wanted you to also understand, Peter, is you gotta follow what you love doing. Don't look for the answers through anybody around you. Your heart speaks to you. You know, everything I want to do in life, I ask my heart and it guides me. And I've never ever, and I mean never been disappointed with the results. Now look at me, for example. I've restarted this channel again because I deleted my old channel. You know that, of course. And I'm here on this journey again, start from zero. And I ain't going to change what I am, who I am, and how I do things. That's just me. I love being me. You know what it's like to lose all the videos that you created over a 2-year plus span, and then have it all deleted, gone by your own stupidity like me? I was just dumb, stupid, I wasn't paying attention. I learned that my lesson, but I'm still moving. Whenever I changed the way I was creating, I love doing what I'm doing. Now, this is what it's all about. Keep creating, keep focusing on you, because that's what I always do. I always focus on me, and I just don't let anything affect the vision. Have it locked in and keep going. Yeah, so I was hoping to find any questions in yesterday's video. That was all I got. A shout out, that was all I got, where Peter was saying that he's here to support me, which honestly from my heart I appreciate it, because that means a lot to me. You know, if I just got one video, if I got one view on all my videos, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't hurt me. I know it just means I'm not ready yet. It just means my channel's not ready yet, because remember, when you start from zero again, you lost all the authority, you lost all the momentum your videos, your channel had before. So start from scratch. YouTube doesn't know what to do with your channel, and plus you don't help it if you don't sit there and keep it consistent. That's another thing, Peter, I forgot to tell you. Sorry, I do apologize, but keep it consistent. You know, one video a week may not do it. In the beginning, you got to put more reps in. So it's like what I'm doing. You got to keep doing the reps, and then from my experience, about after 6-7 months, you'll start seeing good traction move on your channel. But then that's when you need to stick to doing what you do best, and you'll find that, by the way. You will find it, because I knew mine, but I didn't want to stick to one niche. I knew I got to double down, I got to niche down, all that. I know all that, but I'm not into that yet. I don't care how long I do what I'm doing and going all over the show and being here and being there. I don't care, because I'm trying to find where I fit 100%. And when I do, I'm gonna lock it down and then hit it. You know, I know you gotta sit there and do call of action. Like, for example, what do you think? What do you think of what I'm saying? Is it right or wrong? Drop me a comment below and tell me what you think. Yes, you are right. No, you are wrong. That over there is an example of call to action. That will get you good scoring. Now, of course, you've got to pair it up with a good thumbnail. You've got to pair it up with a title. Tags don't really mean that much, but if you can keep it consistent when you're first starting off your channel, it'll mean it's like adding the additional spices to the meal that you're preparing. But listen, it all gets aligned. Once YouTube sees you sticking to one type of niche, it can find your audience easier. But if you keep switching up your niches, it creates a challenge for YouTube where to put your video. And plus, if it pushes somebody, they will watch it, push away, and you're like, yeah, this ain't doing well, don't push it. And that's what I've learned. But again, starting from zero, I'm in no rush. I've got the 2 years plus experience of creating content, being free flow and easy with the camera, not worrying about this and so forth. So just be you, honestly. I think sometimes we get so fixated on things where we think we need to do this and be perfect at this. Don't, because if you're not being you, you're not being authentic. And honestly, I'm giving you my honest feedback. If I watch a video and I feel it's all fluffy duffy and it's not authentic, I swipe away. I don't want to come here and entertain. I don't want to be entertained, by fakeness. I want to be gaining knowledge from value, from somebody that's going to help me or give me ideas and inspire me. But to sit there and watch this fake, I can't do it. It's just, I can't do it, honestly. I'd rather have honesty, non-fluffed content. Makes it so much easier to resonate with, relate with, and just keep watching. I can't sit there and watch this fake. I can't do it, sorry. I don't know if this camera's moved up and down. Again, told you, my mind's not with me. Life. I think I need to shut up now and honestly just try to finish what I'm doing today. So if you're out there, you're listening and you're struggling with your challenge, remember, it's okay. You will fail. Trust me, you will fail. I failed many times. It's easier for me to do 3Ks than when I first started this journey off many years ago. Do you know why? Because I got my body used to it. But then I do walk the same distance every day, but not at one set and go, And this is what it's all about. Once you've got your body in that momentum, you get going, your body's always conditioned. But it's you out there who deconditions your body by being lazy, doing nothing, and just being a couch potato, I guess. You get into that comfort zone where you don't do anything. You just, you know what I mean. I felt it being there, done that, got a t-shirt, hoo-ha. And it's just life. But what are you going to do about life? Because when you're walking in life, there's a certain time and certain period of your life where you've got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on the ground. You're walking life and you just don't know when your time is up. And yet you're sitting there wasting it on things that just have zero value in life. Zero value. Yeah. Keep walking. Keep enjoying life. Be kind. Be humble, honestly. I've had some videos where I've talked about being humble, being kind, and I've had some nasty comments hit back at me. I know why those comments are coming at me, because they're in pain. And I can feel it because I know I was once there. Stubbornness and anger destroys a person, honestly. Pain, jealousy, all these things will destroy your human body. They'll destroy your soul. And then once you destroy your soul, yeah. So I'm out here telling you, no matter what you go through in life, never think that your story is the worst, because somebody out there has something far worse than you do. And I'm telling you, you don't know my story, but you don't need to know. Why? Because that's not what I'm doing on my channel, not why I'm here. Could you imagine me pouring out all my problems in life on this channel? You'd be like, what is this guy doing? All he does is complain and moan. I've watched them videos too, and all they do is throwing their business into the atmosphere that's impacting others and affecting others. Don't do that, don't. Honestly. What you can do, and what I recommend you do, is help others out there. How do you navigate through? But to throw your rubbish there into the atmosphere and life and blame the world and blame this. Take accountability and responsibility. Shut up and just keep moving. But get closure from that pain. Solve that thing that caused you that pain. But don't blame people around you. Don't blame life. Don't blame any of this. Remember, you're here and you don't know for how long, but yet you're sitting there complaining about life. You know, it's funny that I've heard people in my life, I'm not joking, that they complained about life so much that they hated life, they wish they were gone, and then suddenly they're gone. I would like to ask these people, who left because they kept complaining, nagging about life, and life, you know, gave them the exit. I'd like to ask them, you know, was that what you really wanted? What could you have done differently? And that's that conversation that you need to ask yourself. Stop talking negative about yourself. Stop talking negative about life. Stop talking negative altogether. I get it, sometimes you need to, and I do it sometimes. I need to get out. But to live like that? No. Honestly, you don't understand what you're doing. You're just wasting time, and honestly, you're wasting space. Because all you're doing is just throwing away time that you can't take back. Honestly, don't waste time. Don't waste every single moment talking about things you could have, should have, and you know, life is just way too short. The sooner you realize that, the sooner everything becomes crystal clear for you. I just hope it's not too late, because life teaches us so much. I've seen so much. I've experienced so much. So when I'm talking to you, I'm not talking at my rear end. I'm talking through experience and what I've seen. Nothing shocks me in life. Nothing, honestly. When I've had people say, oh, do you know this person backstab? I said, I know, I don't care. This person talks about you. I know, I don't care. Because I've got past that in life a long time ago. People hate me for no reason. People just of me for no reason. No matter what I do, I can't please or make anyone happy. That's just life. Get over it. That's what my mind told me. Get over it. Let it go. What are they doing for you? Nothing. Just keep moving. You know, I'm going to do this and they're going to laugh at me. Who cares? Let them laugh. Because they're not laughing when you become successful. They're not laughing then, I'm telling you. You see, sometimes I may have ideas and think, what are you doing? This idea is stupid. So this idea comes into motion and it gets set and it activates and it happens. And then suddenly all these people that used to laugh and tell me it's stupid are interested in what's happening. Yeah, I've seen that too. So remember, sometimes your dreams that you may have, don't share them with others, because others will destroy your dreams. They'll tell you that it's stupid, doesn't work, and they'll demotivate you. When you keep it in your heart, you keep it here locked in, and just do it in silent mode. Never, ever, and I mean never, share your dreams. Share your blueprints of life with anybody. Because the minute you start sharing your dreams with others, or you share your blueprint of life, they will destroy you. Because they'll demotivate you that way. They'll tell you that you can't do it, they'll tell you that you can't achieve it, and they make you believe it too. Trust me, they'll make you believe it. So just live. All I want you to do is live. And that's what I keep telling myself, that my voice has always told me. Just live. You know what? Just live. I've been at crossroads in my life where I just wanted to give up. Honestly, so many times where everything just caved in. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I'm done. But in this life, I'm in transit. This is a transit life for me. This is transit. Honestly, I'm not joking. Nothing I have in this life I own. Nothing. I own nothing. Nothing. I don't own anything. I'm wearing nothing. I own zero. I came into this life with a white cloth wrapped around me, and I was given to my mother, this is your baby child. And I'm going to leave this life in that same cloth going down the ground. So what am I sitting there hanging on or clinging on to things in life that I don't own? So I'm only transiting through. But yet, if I'm transiting through, I need to make sure that whatever life I go to after this, which there is an afterlife, by the way, that's the right one. So this is where you're picking up your good deeds, your bad deeds, what you're doing. You think I'm going to waste it? You think I'm going to waste opportunity what I see today? No. I'm going to make sure that when I leave this life, I've done the best I can. I'm telling you, I'm not perfect. I am far from perfect. Nobody in this life, in this planet, is perfect. But what you can do is do as much good as you can. Show much kindness, love that life and people around you need. Give it. You know, when you give things, don't expect anything in return. Just give. Don't be a taker in life, because life is too short. You give and pay it forward. That's what I keep saying. Just keep paying it forward. But don't let people use you and abuse you. Oh no. I won't let people use me and abuse me. Yeah, I've been down that route, and I'm done with that. I don't sit there and hold grudges. I don't hold revenge in my heart. My heart has healed from that part. I forgive everyone that's hurt me. I don't care. Do you know why I don't care? Because all it did was create weight in my heart that I just didn't need. I don't need it. It was just too heavy to walk around with, being pissed off with the world. Sorry for the language, but it wasn't the world's problem. It was my problem. But it was a good thing, because life was trying to teach me something. Life wasn't going to break me. Life didn't break me. Life molded me into who I am today. Yeah, life has molded me and taught me so much that I'm blessed. Honestly, I'm blessed. For everything that went wrong, I'm blessed. Because for every time that I was tested, I failed. Every time I tested, I sometimes succeeded. But it's okay. That's part of life. But I'm here now, here with you, sharing a story that this is life. And I may motivate you, may not motivate you. But I'm sure of one thing. Because it's a common thing I've heard all my life. Anybody who truly knew me, or gets to know me, always found calmness in my voice, or when they needed help, when I'm sitting there trying to help them navigate, they felt like the weight on their shoulders had lifted. And they always come back to me from time to time, because they need me just to give them that boost. So I discovered that about me. Again, every single one of you out there in this life has a gift. Find your gift, embrace it, and keep moving with it. And the more you keep moving with it, the more you're going to start moving things around you. You see, if you're sitting there wasting your time in life talking about things that just add zero, again, I'm saying this again, repeating this, zero value, ask yourself, what have you gained from it? Give me one example in the comments below. Drop me a comment below. Say, yes, I've gained this. You can't. Do you know why you can't? Because you know deep down your heart you can't. You can't. Don't bullshit me and don't bullshit yourself. Sorry for the language again, but just don't, because you know you can't. That's a lie. You're telling yourself a lie if you think that me sitting there talking crap and being angry and, you know, mocking everything is good. It's giving me this. It's giving you nothing. All it's doing is destroying your life, wasting time. And it's doing damage that you don't realize, because there's a lot of things you can't take back. Because if you hurt somebody out there, and if they don't forgive you, yeah, you'll understand it one day. Because it may not make sense to you now, because you're angry and pissed off with the world. Sorry again for the language again, but you'll understand it, because you start seeing things change in your life and thinking, why me? And you know, you think you've got this exit and you're going to do this, and suddenly everything goes against you. Why? Because what you did is coming back. It's called karma. What you give, what you get in life. That's what it's all about. What you give is what you get in life. So stop wasting your time around people who add you zero value in life. Honestly, I say it again, because I'm sick and tired of them. I allowed them in my life, and they all did nothing. They gave me nothing, sorry. Cut them out. Whew. It everything changed. Everything seemed different. Everything looked different because it did. Oh. Could you imagine if I didn't get out today? Would I be in this mindset? No. You see what I'm saying? You see why I say discipline is the one that's going to get you through anything? If you honestly believe that motivation is going to get you there, you know what? You'll find out yourself. But I'm telling you, I'm glad I have this warrior in me, that discipline part of me, where will never ever let me give up. Never. No matter how much I tried, never. And that wasn't within me all the time. That came later on, by the way. I had to go through so much crap in life. I had to go through so much pain, so much anger, so much destruction of my life that gave birth to what I'm talking about today, which is discipline. Had I had that earlier, it would have changed everything, but I didn't have it. But now I have it. It's a game changer in my life, let me tell you. A game changer in my life. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I did not expect this. But I'm going to come up to 3K. So I managed to do it today. I did. I managed to do it today. So you see, this is what it's all about. But yeah, I didn't do it in the earlier time like I would normally do it. Sorry, 1 second. Now I would have done 3K in 38 minutes, where if I would have pushed myself I would have got 36 today, hopefully, but I'm now at 40 minutes and I'm nearly ending 3K. So it took me longer. The walking pace has slowed down, yes, but I'm still doing it, right? I didn't give up. I didn't allow that mindset to make me believe that stay at home and just make a video and say, sorry guys, but you know, I'm gonna take a day off. Take a day off. But don't take a day off on you. You know, don't take a day off when you start something that you know that these small changes are going to change something about you. It's discipline talking, see? This is discipline talking. If you want to hear the other one, simple. You know what? Stay home. You need the rest. You owe yourself that. You know, just stay home. Really, you've given it. You've already done 5 days. What's 6 days going to do? What's day number 6 going to do? Do you think anybody's watching? Do you think anybody cares about what you're doing? That's that voice. Shut off. Because that voice gets you nowhere in life. Honestly, it gets you nowhere. Yeah. So this is where I'm at. 2.7. 42 minutes. Yes, longer. But I'm out here. I feel better. Honestly, I feel better. From what I did in the beginning, I feel much better. Self-reflecting, talking, venting what's inside my heart out, changing how I feel. I'm going to sleep much better tonight, and hopefully tomorrow I wake up far better than I did today. We'll see how it goes. So, let me just hit this milestone of 3K, and I'm going to end this video. Because discipline was with me today. Discipline has never left me, by the way. Never. Once I found out discipline in my life, no matter what I do, no matter what I try to do, discipline always there to kick me up the ass. Sorry for the language again, but discipline always there. He's got my back. Discipline never fails me. Let me tell you, discipline never fails me now. And I'm glad that I feeded and fueled discipline to be part of my life. Non-negotiable, by the way, non-negotiable. And I'm glad discipline is part of my life. You know what? Since I'm in this mood, I'm going to continue to the side. So that's going to give me that half K, maybe, I don't know, but either way, I'm going to stop the other side, which is half the track. And the reason I want to is because I feel like I need to. Just get a point across out there now. And if you've been with me all the way through, without speeding through or skipping through, drop me a comment saying, I've been with you all the way through. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know. That just tells me that what I have just done for the past 44 minutes was really valuable to you, that really mind and now it's slowing down, that got you engaged and got you watching what I'm saying, and that I'm giving you something, I'm making you feel something better. We need each other in life. We need each other. We need somebody to bounce off that way we feel, somebody to sit there and help us navigate through these challenges together. And always remember, if he can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. Remember that. We're not here to compete against each other. We're not here to sit there and tell each other I'm better than you. Nobody's better than anybody. We're all equal in life. But it's how you see it. You're going to get those who differ in my opinion. I don't care. I'm not here to sit there to agree to disagree. I'm here to share a story with you since you're with me. That's it. Simple as that. You know, something just came to mind. I remembered why my mind and how my mind got out of fogginess was when I was doing this every single day, non-stop, for at least half a year, non-stop, every day on this track. I had 1 or 2 or 3 days off sometimes, but I just never gave up and always came back here and started pounding this track and just releasing the negative thoughts of energy out and start all over again. And I remember that now. I felt it. I can feel it right now. And this is where that voice telling me, this is what you've done to yourself. You stopped coming here. You stopped doing this self-reflecting walks, allowing time to rob you again and make you go back into this old habit that you know is not part of you. That you know, I've just completed 3K, that you know has never been part of you. But it's okay. I let it slide this time. But you have to sometimes hit rock bottom. And that's what I had to do. I had to go through a phase that I had to rock bottom. Now I go through these phases from time to time. And it's okay because I go down, I burn out, and I rise again. That's my life. And that's what I've always done. And that's how I come better than the other one. That was a previous version of me. I come better than before, stronger. You're going to kill yourself and start over again. Rise up again. Just like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what happens to you. So each time you evolve in life, you elevate. And trust me, you have to evolve. You have to let go of the old version of you and give birth to a new version of you. Otherwise, you will never, and I mean never, see any change within you. So if you're sitting there wasting your time holding on to a version of you that you know is taking you nowhere, good luck with that, because you're going to get nothing from it. So remember, I'll say it again before I end this, because I'm going to come up to the end of this halfway mark. If you are out there holding on to an old version of you and you're seeing no growth, it's because you're holding on something that has zero value in you, that holds no growth. And if you keep holding on to that, you're not going to see the growth you need. You're not going to see that part of you that's going to evolve to be the best version of you. Let it go. Let it go, let it die, and move on. Because if you don't, you won't see the growth you need. You won't see the change you need. Now, drop me a 100 in the comments below saying that resonated with you. If not, I do apologize. I try my best. But don't worry, because the more I keep pushing on to this journey, you'll see better versions of me coming out stronger. I know, because I've seen that part of me. And others have seen it part of me too. But I'm just going through that phase where I need to break and rebirth myself again. Yep. As crazy as it sounds, but it's truth. So I'll see you all on the next one. And if you enjoyed today's vlog, I must have broke the record again by having this long vlog. I do apologize. But if you stick the way through, if you stuck all the way through, sorry, I did something right. And if you didn't, I do apologize. I'll get it right next time, I guess. I'll get it right next time. Anyway, if you like this video, you know, it says, and they say, and I can't guarantee this, if it's true or not, but when even I push it into AI, it says, yes, hit that like button below, yeah, the like button down there, hit it, and just say, I like the video, if you want to put it in the comments. If not, a like button will go a long way. Plus, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would truly be honored to have you on my journey with me, because you just never know, maybe one day one of my videos will spark something within you to make a change you need in order to go forward in life. So we're going to come to an end now, and I'm going to stop it because I think I've done enough. 3.2k. By the time I reach that halfway mark here, I think I've done enough for today, which ideally should have been 0 day today, nothing. But I'm out here because discipline said, listen, you can sit on that couch and do nothing, And you can complain about it and pretend to everybody that you're tired, which I know you are, but there's not time to be tired. Remember, you need to keep moving. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck. Sorry, you're going to get stuck like this, stand still, and you're going to go through quicksand where you just feel like nothing is going, nothing is moving. And it becomes comfortable that way because it's easier. It's just easy to complain. But it's not easy to make a change. Anyway, YouTube's going to recommend you to watch something far better than my channel, I guess, because I'm still a new channel. But when the day comes, where my channel is back and strong where it should be, oh yeah, that's when I see the traction and the views and everything that I'm looking for. Well, I'm not really looking for it because I know it's going to come, but I'm starting from zero again, so it's all part of the process. So if a new content creator out there, remember, it's a slow process, but trust me when I say this. Once it gets going, baby, it gets going. But remember, don't look for the viral moment, because if you're not ready to go and you go viral, that's a guaranteed, I'm telling you, guaranteed, killing your channel way ahead. I've seen it. You get these people who go boom, and then suddenly they don't know what to do, and then just lose track of because they never had a why in the beginning anyway. So anyway, so I'll see you in the next one, maybe tomorrow. Will I make it to day 7? The only way you're going to find out is to watch tomorrow if I upload. If not, otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.